Hey all, how are you doing tonight? I am having a chill night. I'm having a low-key woosah evening. And on my woosah evening, I thought it'd be a great time to do this video. So now we have gotten together, and when I say we, I mean some of my planty friends, and in specific, Nicole from My Clean Leaves. I'm sure you know who she is. If you haven't, please go check her out. I will post her Instagram and her YouTube in the description of this video. So Nicole and I are starting this. I'll kind of get into a little bit more detail later, but anyway, so this is actually a tag that was started in the makeup community, and you know, you guys kind of see me as a YouTuber, as a creator, but I mean, newsflash, I'm also a subscriber. I know, shocker. I watch YouTube like I watch TV, and I think I've said this before. We don't even have cable because I really enjoy watching YouTube. Obviously Netflix, because who doesn't like to chill and Netflix? And no, that is not what I mean. Anyways, so Katie Marie started this tag, and a lot of other creators have picked this up, and actually I will be mentioning later who kind of brought it up in our community. But anyway, we thought this would be something fun. It's a little off of the plant beaten path. And don't worry, we're still sticking to plants. We just thought this would be kind of something fun because you don't see this side of us, right? You see us as creators and YouTubers, but we're also subscribers. It's true. So anyway, watch this. Are you ready for this? I don't know. This is gonna like expose me. Let's see how it turns out. Okay, so Katie Marie came up with 13 questions, which I have here on my tablet. And we're just gonna start from the top, work to the bottom. Okay, so the first question: do you subscribe right away when you find a new channel or video, or do you try a few videos first? That's a really good question. I think that it really depends on the type of channel. I know as a member of the plant YouTuber community, I try to support as many plant YouTubers as I can. So I'm subscribed to a ridiculous amount of plant YouTubers, but it's so great because there's so many different personalities and so many different people, and I just kind of love seeing everyone's take on things. You know what I mean? So mostly all the people in the plant community I try to subscribe to. I like to support other people's channels, and you know, that's a really great way to do it. So with outside of that community, I'll try to watch a few videos first. If I really like the content, I might check a couple more videos out, and then if I still like the ongoing content and that video in particular wasn't a fluke, then I'll subscribe. But if that one video happened to be a fluke, then the chances are I'll just, you know, if it happens to pop up in my feed, I'll watch it. Yeah. I think I answered that. Okay, so this question makes me laugh. So the second question is, does the make sure you subscribe mantra ever sway you to subscribe? Honestly, no. And I'll tell you, okay, I can't speak on behalf of all YouTubers. I can speak on behalf of myself. So when I started YouTube, I didn't know a whole lot about it. I didn't know a whole lot about watching YouTube and how it all works, let alone being a YouTuber. So I watched a lot of videos on how to be a YouTube creator. And one of the things that was kind of the general theme of a lot of these videos when you're making your video is to remind your subscribers, remind your viewers, I guess it's viewers, to remind your viewers to subscribe. Now, I mean, I'm pretty sure we know how it works, but it's kind of one of those things that just kind of sticks, and now it's like, you know, in the ending of the video, hey, don't forget to subscribe. There's the button. Tick the bell. You're not the boss of me. You're not my real dad. I don't subscribe because someone told me to, and now that I'm kind of rethinking all this, I may not say it anymore. I don't know. But it really doesn't sway me. If I like your content, I'll subscribe. It's honestly that simple. Am I right? Yeah. Okay. Next question. How many channels do you have the notification bell turned on for? Like, do you want a number? I don't know. I think probably, like, I don't follow a ton. I probably follow or subscribe to maybe 30 or 40 channels. And I would say probably about 80% of those I have the notifications turned on for. I think that all of the plant YouTubers that I follow, I have notifications on for. I love watching plant videos regardless of who they're from. I just find all the different takes on everything very interesting. Yeah, so I would say like maybe 80%. 80%? I'm not gonna count, but that's my guess. Okay, next question. Do you watch every video from your subscription feed or only your favorites? I definitely don't watch all of the videos from my feed. Definitely not. I, again, don't just follow plant YouTubers. I follow like, we have an RV, so I follow some like RVing and camping YouTubers. I follow just a few like different comedy channels. There's some ones that I followed because of my kids. They were watching. I don't even know. To be totally honest with you, I could probably go through my subscriptions and probably downsize that a little bit. But I try to watch as many as possible. The unfortunate part is I am busy a lot. I work full time. I have kids. I have YouTube. I have way too many. Said no one ever. I have a lot of plants and I just don't have the time to watch all of them. Now, I definitely have my downtime, say on the weekends, when it's me home by myself, and I will sit and I will just binge watch everything that I missed. Mostly that's plant YouTubers. I don't really keep up to date on all of the rest of them, but I definitely do try to keep up to all of the plant YouTubers that I follow, subscribe to, whatever. Okay. Next question. How many channels do you never miss an upload for, no matter how busy you are? Okay, well, like, do you mean like immediately? Because like, there's a couple YouTubers that like, sometimes will post while I'm at work, and I'm like, oh, and I can't watch it when I'm at work. So like, I walk through the door, and I'm like, everybody needs to shh, because this video's on and I'm watching it. So there's maybe a small handful. I wouldn't say a full handful. Maybe a few that I will actually like immediately watch. Everything else, usually I'll throw in like a watch later, and I most definitely do watch those. It just may not be like a right away sort of scenario. The next question is, what kind of commenter are you? Okay, so this is a bit of a tricky question, and the reason why that's a tricky question is because a lot of times I will watch YouTube on our TV through like our PlayStation, and you can't comment on those videos, which is really frustrating. So if I'm watching, like, not always, but a lot of the times if I'm watching like some of my plant YouTubers, I will have my phone, this is so stupid. I will have my phone in front of me and I'll watch the video, and then I'll go to my phone, open that video, and I'll comment on it. Because here's the thing, I love engaging with my subscribers in the comments. It definitely helps the channel, which is great when you comment and, you know, things like that. And so, especially when there's channels that that I really like wholeheartedly believe in, I will make sure to comment. And I always think it's really cool, especially like if a bigger YouTuber than myself, which at this point is a lot, you know, it's nice when they comment back or even acknowledge the fact that I comment. And I think that's really cool. And that's kind of one way that you can really kind of connect with your subscribers and connect with the creators that you watch, is through the comments. And it's nice to have that. You kind of feel like you have a more of a personal connection with that person. And I think that's one thing that I really like about creators that actually will comment back. It's more personal. You kind of feel like you know them. I know that I have quite a good group of commenters, and you guys are faithful, and every time I post a video you're commenting, and I look forward to seeing those people in my comments, and it's really nice interacting with them. So that's why I like to comment as much as I can. There's a lot of times that I'll watch, like I said, I'll watch a video on my TV and then I'll forget to comment, and then I'll mean to go back, and sometimes I don't, and I really feel horrible about that. Maybe I should go back and like, I might do that actually, so I feel really guilty. But sometimes we're doing something while we're watching YouTube, you know what I mean? We'll be eating, or you know, you're cleaning up, or a lot of the time I'll prop my phone behind my kitchen sink and I will wash dishes and watch YouTube. My hands are wet. I'm not commenting, but I try to as much as possible. I think that's pretty good for that question. Ranty. Okay. Next question. Do you skip ads or watch them? Okay, so here's the situation on ads. Before I became a YouTuber, I didn't really understand how it all worked. I was like, man, these are irritating. So I would skip them. Absolutely. Now that I understand how it all works, you know, YouTubers are creating content. A lot of the time, that's their job. That's what they do for a living. So as they don't have any other sources, or they may have like other smaller sources of income coming in, you know, that's how you can support that YouTuber. I know that it may seem like sitting in front of a camera and talking or whatever is, you know, is not anything that requires a whole lot of effort. But there is money that goes into doing YouTube on behalf of the YouTuber. And, you know, I think a lot of the times, I mean, I didn't know that before I started doing YouTube, and especially, you know, with plants and stuff like that. We're buying a lot of plants. You know, it's interesting. I like doing the haul videos and that kind of thing. And, you know, in order to do those haul videos, I need to buy the plants. You know, there's also like equipment and you know, editing software and things like that that go into, you know, a creator's videos, and the money's got to come from somewhere, right? So now as a subscriber slash creator, I definitely do watch videos. In fact, there is a new ad that I've been seeing on YouTube videos, and it is legit like 4 or 5 minutes long. And I can't even remember whose video it was on the other day, and I legit sat through the whole thing. I let it play, I got up, and I can't even remember what I did. But you know what? Like, I know that that's how this YouTuber is making their money. That's how they're affording to make their content, to, you know, get better equipment, so on and so forth. So that's important to YouTubers. And also it's really cool because if you like something that you happen to see in that video, you can click on it, which is even better for the YouTuber. Yeah. So do I watch ads? 9 times out of 10, yes, I will watch ads, especially on plant YouTubers, because that's my community. Those are my peoples. Okay. Do you speed up videos? Okay, so I gotta be honest here. Apparently, and only by watching some of these perfect subscriber tag videos, did I even know that that was a thing. Apparently, there's some place that you can like speed the video up by like 1.5 times or 2 times. I didn't know that. So no, I've never done it. There are times where if there's a video that I'm watching for a specific purpose, like there's an end goal, like I am learning something, then I might skip ahead. Or sometimes YouTubers will have like time tags, and you can kind of flip ahead to whatever part you're interested in watching. Sometimes I'll do that, but I definitely don't fast forward them because I didn't know it was a thing. Okay, the next question. Do you click affiliate links or use affiliate codes? Yeah, I do. So, you know, in the bottom and the description of the videos where a lot of us have, you know, links to Amazon or things that we use and that kind of thing. So just a little news flash here for you, and I don't think that I'm like spilling any tea or anything, but YouTube isn't overly lucrative. It's just not, unless you're like millions, unless you're PewDiePie or Jenna Marbles. Anyways, it's really just not. So sometimes creators will compensate for that by, you know, having affiliate links where if you click on the link, it takes you to wherever you can purchase said item, and the YouTuber or the creator will get a small portion of kind of like a commission from you purchasing something through that link. Again, this is another thing that I had no idea about before I started doing YouTube myself. So now, armed with this knowledge, if there's something that that I want, that I've seen on somebody else's channel, I most definitely go and buy it through their link. It doesn't cost me any extra. I was gonna buy it anyway. Why wouldn't I, you know, allow that creator to have, you know, make a little bit of money off of it? Yeah. So do I use affiliate links? Heck yeah, I do. Sorry. I'm just tired. I'm tired and weird tonight. Okay. So question number 10. What's your preference when it comes to video length? What's your sweet spot? Okay, so I've heard a lot of debate on this. My uncle, for example, is a YouTube watcher, and he just wants to watch a video to learn how to do something. He doesn't want the chit chat. Get to the point, tell me how to do it, and get off the TV screen. There's all kinds of different subscribers, right? Some people just watch things for information. Example, I posted that thrift video. If you've seen it, you know, it's long. It's like 45 to 48 minutes somewhere. And you know, I had a couple people comment that it took me a little while to get, you know, the whole thing out, and I absolutely agree with you. The thing is, some people like longer videos so they can kind of sit down, you know, while they're eating dinner, or they're in the middle of doing something, they're washing their dishes, they're in the bath, they're chilling, and they don't want to have to click, you know, to keep finding different videos, right? So I try to keep it when I'm doing videos. Sometimes I'll make some shorter ones, but the majority of my videos are approximately 15 to 40 minutes. And number one reason is because I talk too much. I know, newsflash, right? And number two is because that's the length of video that I kind of like to watch. I don't want to keep constantly having to change videos to find something new. My sweet spot, I would say, is probably 20 to 30 minutes. I like those length of videos. I like to kick in. And then I also feel like that makes you connect, especially when it's a little bit more of a chatty thing. It kind of connects you a little bit more to the YouTuber. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of get to learn their personality a little bit better when it's not like a super short and to the point video. And so I kind of like that. So I would say, yeah, 20 to 30 minutes is my sweet spot. Next question. Do you thumbs up most videos? I've got something to say about this. Okay, so I understand that YouTube, whether it's thumbs up or thumbs down, it's considered an engagement, and it's better for the channel regardless. Here's my problem. Number one, a creator can't get a good idea of what you like and what you don't when, you know, there's a couple thumbs down. Well, what didn't you like about it? And there seems to be a handful of people, and this is across the plant community, that just thumbs down videos. Why? The only time I will actually, this is the next question. So I'll leave the thumbs down comments for, hold on. Do I always thumbs up videos? Yes, I do. I absolutely do. Unless I don't, but we'll get to that in the next question. Next question. Do you ever thumbs down a video? The only time I actually thumbs down a video is if it deserves a thumbs down. If there was something rude or ignorant, if there was like bad information, like if I feel like if you're a creator or if you're telling somebody how to do something, and I mean, nobody's perfect, don't get me wrong. And usually in my videos, I try as much as possible. Like if I don't know something, I'll say, I believe this is how you do it. Or, you know, a lot of times I will say, this is how I do it and this is what's worked for me. But, you know, if people are giving out really poor information, like I'm talking bad information, like, you know, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of something. Put your elbow in full sun 24/7. You know what I mean? Like, that's bad information. I'm talking like really bad information. Or if it's derogatory, or if it's just ignorant or flat out rude or something like that. I think there's only maybe 3 times in my life, post and pre-YouTuber, that I've ever given a thumbs down. And I believe that those thumbs down were deserved. Otherwise, if I don't like a video, here's a news flash. I just click off of it and go watch someone else. You know? And I think that kind of leads in that whole Planty Kindness project. If you haven't seen my video on that, it's way back when. I'll tag it down below. But it kind of goes hand in hand with that, is that, you know, unless the content is crap, you know, like, why are you giving a thumbs down? You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things that I've just never really understood. And if anyone could really explain that to me, I would appreciate that. If I don't like a creator, I won't continually watch every single video and just give them a thumbs down. I will unsubscribe and move on my merry way. I don't get it. I don't get it. So anyways, yes, I do give thumbs down, maybe 3 or 4 in my entire life, but they were well deserved. Okay. Rant done. Moving along. Second last question. No, last question. Do you share other YouTuber videos on your social medias? Yeah, I do. Usually I'll do like a screenshot of them, or that kind of thing. Actually, what I would like to do is, I saw this, in one of the one of the makeup YouTuber, videos that she did on this, this tag. And I thought it was such a good idea that I'm totally going to adopt this. So what she's done is she's created a highlight in her Instagram, and anytime that she has another creator that she likes, she actually has this whole highlight feed. I don't even know what you call them. I'm so like not good with Instagram. But it's like a highlight, and it has like photos of all of the YouTubers or Instagrammers that she follows, that she recommends. So I'm like, oh my God, that's such a good idea. So watch for that upcoming, because I have a lot of YouTubers that I absolutely love, that I would love to feature. And you know, if I was going to feature them constantly, I'd be like constantly creating like full-length videos on all of the great creators. So I thought it would be, thought I'd kind of adopt that idea and actually put that into my highlights in my Instagram, because I think that's cool. That's a good idea, because it's really cool to build each other up. And I think that's one of the things that I know there are some YouTuber communities, just because I've heard, that, won't build each other up because they feel like, a subscriber can't watch both channels. I'm dropping a lot of truth bombs and news flashes in here, but for those of you who don't know, it is perfectly possible to watch more than one channel on the same topic. I know. I was just as shocked when I figured it out. So anyway, there's no competition here. I go on other people's channels all the time that are in the plant community, and I see my subscribers commenting there. I'm like, that's awesome, because, these subscribers that want to watch all of these plant YouTubers can get all of this different information from all these different people with different personalities, and I think that's great. There's no reason why we can't build each other up. So I don't even know how that started. Oh, do I promote? Oh my goodness. Anyways, I try to do that as much as possible. I'm going to try to do it even more by creating this highlight, because I think that's such a cool idea. Anyway, that's the end of the questions. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was kind of fun, and maybe that gave you a little insight into like, how I am on the other side of the, thing. Anyway, so we, Nicole and I, are now passing on the torch to 2 other ladies who I am sure that you've heard of. So one of them being Pam from Pam's Pretty Plants. So Pam and I were actually talking, and we're like, we need to do like a kind of collab and get everybody involved and do something. And Pam was actually the one that came up with this idea to do this video, and I think it is so fun. So we're just gonna kind of carry this on. So Nicole and I are gonna do it, and Nicole and I are passing the torch to Pam from Pam's Pretty Plants, and to the other Pam, because the Nicoles and the Pams, because yeah, you got it. Okay, so to Pam from Pam's Pretty Plants and Pam from Pammy's Planty Things, ladies, the floor is yours. I can't wait to see what you come up with. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'd say don't forget to subscribe. But as I've told myself, it doesn't even matter. Subscribe if you want. It's much appreciated if you do. I love you all to bitty bits. Have a great day, night, week, month, year, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah!